What's up? Good evening, guys. Anyway, guys, it's about 11:29 on February 18. Yeah, NBA is about to be back in about 3 more days, more like 2 days, and they wake up. So let's go ahead and jump to the slate for February 21st. There are 6 games, guys. 6 games. So since we was on the All-Star weekend, I hope if you guys play, I hope you guys did good. Even if you didn't play, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys enjoying those times off from playing DFS. I know some of you probably still go ahead and play NASCAR or whatever else they have out there. I did play NASCAR on Sunday and that was a mistake, so I'm glad right now. I'm just waiting for the NBA. So let's go ahead and jump in it. As far as the segment 1, usually I go over the game for the night before, so we're gonna skip segment 1 and go straight to segment 2 because there was no game since the All-Star game, I guess, but forget about that. We're not gonna go over the All-Star games, and let's just go straight to segment 2 and talk about my 5 players as far as price differences between the two sides. Alright, guys, as far as my 5 players for Thursday, February 21st, 2019 are Harden, 12.6k, 11.6k in DK. I like that price. It's a 1k difference. Like I said, guys, I like that price for him. And I expect him to be good. So we'll see. And Giannis, 12.4k, but in DK is only 10.8k. I know who is playing, which is Boston, and Boston is actually pretty good in defense, but there's no such thing as defense when it's come for Giannis. So Giannis definitely at that price is a great play, and LeBron James has a fantastic matchup against Harden at 10.6k in DK, 11.7 in FD. That's another good matchup for a guy that can give you infinity. Okay, not infinity, but a lot of points. And Butler, 7.2k, 8.2 in FD. That's a 1k difference. And Cousins, 1.5k difference, 6.1 in DK and 7.6 in FD. I like both prices regardless. And the thing about it, I love Cousins because of the fact that he is going against the Kings, and that's probably gonna be the first time he hit 30 minutes. So Cousins, it's close to a must play. So let's go ahead and jump to what I call the main ingredient of the show, where we're gonna go to the DK website, where I'm gonna give you guys my 5 players. Consists of 3 core, 1 cheap piece, 1 cheap play, and of course the star of the segment. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. Alright, putting up my notes real quick. And for the first play, of course, I'm gonna go with that first game and go with Sexton. I'm gonna try to give you guys some really good cheap plays, so you guys will be able to go with some of those heavy guys. One thing so far I see about this slate, especially in DK, they price a lot of guys down. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about the guy that usually be 5.9k and below. They kind of price them more like 4.5 and below, which is good. You know, my cheap is usually come from that price range. So definitely a lot of guys you can use for that. Anyway, yeah, Sexton. Yes, Cleveland, it looks like most Cleveland look like they're gonna have all their guys back, but none of those guys are a point guard. Sexton is a point guard, and he doesn't really have that many people behind him to take his minutes away. So Sexton definitely a guy that I'm thinking of playing that I like. So Sexton is my first core player. As far as the second core, guys, I'm going with another player that playing against his old team. That's way back, so that doesn't really matter. But I'm still going to play him. That's Bonds with the price and of course the matchup. And the Kings, believe it or not, can stick with them. The Kings actually not bad. So Bonds look like the guy right now for the Kings as far as minutes. He's gonna play more minutes than everybody else for some reason. He's basically the veterans on that team right now. So Bonds is my second core player. If you see, since he get back, he played 37, 30, 41 minutes. That is a lot of minutes. So Bonds in his 3 games back, his last game was pretty good. So I'm hoping somehow he can get to 30 fantasy points. So Bonds will be my second guy. The third guy I'm going with that LA game and go with Kuzma. Fresh from the freshman, more like rookie, sophomore, or second year guys. Won the MVP on that game, of course, take so many shots. And to me, Kuzma is a selfish player. That's just me. But Kuzma is my third core player. It's fantasy, that's all I'm worried about. I'm going to with Kuzma, my third player against Houston. They're going to need to score. They're going to need as many points as possible. And Bond cannot do everything by himself. So Kuzma basically right now is going to be most likely be the second scorer, if not the first scorer for LA Lakers. So Kuzma is my third core player. As far as my cheap play, guys, there are a lot of them. So if you know, my cheap play always come from 4.5K and below. So you have Chris, Book Lopez, Bogdanovic. I really love Bogdanovic for the Kings because even though the Kings require about two more players, which is Bonds is one of them, and Burks is the other one, but he's still playing some good minutes. So if we check him, you can see still playing some good minutes. And in the last 3 games, his lowest fantasy points was 26. So we can even go as far as back where his lowest was 26. So that's a guy you can use. But I'm gonna go with a guy that's a little bit cheaper, and that's Joe Harris. Joe Harris against Portland, and coming from his 3-point contest, he won that. I'm going with Joe Harris. Like I said, you know, some of the guys' minutes has been going down, and Joe Harris is one guy. No matter what happened, his minutes still there. Look at that. If you look, he's still playing a lot of minutes, and he might still be on fire coming from that All-Star weekend. So Joe Harris will be my cheap play. And as far as my star guys, my choice would be between the 2 captains. So you know I'm talking about not Harden, of course. I'm talking about the King, LeBron James, or Giannis Antetokounmpo. I can never say Antetokounmpo, something like that. Antetokounmpo. Alright guys, so Giannis, ABC, so that's the name I go by. So, but I'm not going with Giannis here. I'm gonna go with LeBron James. LeBron James will be my guy. So I'm going with LeBron James as my star of the segment. Right now, I believe Lakers gonna win that game. I believe Lakers gonna go ahead and put some string of wins together so they can get into the playoff. And it all starts with the King. That's LeBron James. So LeBron James will be my star, guys. And he looks healthy. I think he's ready. So let's go ahead and jump to segment 4, where I'm going to give you guys my list of cheap plays. Alright, so let's go to segment 4. You know, As far as the first guy, Chris, 4.5K has been really good since coming over from Houston. But now that you have Love, you have Thompson, might be coming back, so it's gonna be very crowded in that front court. So I'm not sure how many minutes. Then again, I can see Love and TC doesn't play much as they're trying to build up Chris because he's still young, only been in the league about 3 years, I believe. So, and I do believe that Chris can be a decent player in the NBA. Now he's in a good place, in a good environment where he can actually come up and show off what he can do. Lopez, 4.5K, surprised to see his price go down. But at 4.5K, he has been decent. That's another player you can use. All those guys, is a guy that won't kill you. You can play them in, actually, if you play cash, you can play them there because usually Lopez is a guy that will give you at least 20 for sure. But Stanovic, I already talked about him. Gordon, 4.4K, 4 straight games with over 24 fantasy points. So, and still playing low 30s to high 20s to low 30s. So that's a guy that's gonna see his minutes. It's just that Harden choking, he doesn't know how many shots he gonna get every day. But they're gonna need him to stay close with the Lakers, even though Harden not gonna be able to do it by himself, even if CP3. So Harris, all talk about him. That's my cheap play. Wade is a guy you can use. Wade probably is even safer than Harris. So I might do some lineups where I just interchange them, play Wade rather than play Harris, and so on and so on. So Tyler Johnson, he needs to step up as the new starter because so far he hasn't been good. He hasn't been good at all, and I'm very disappointed. I thought he was gonna go over there and do his thing, but that's not the case so far. Yep, so that's not the case so far. So he needs to do something. Crab, the coach loves him over there. The coach loves playing him, man. This guy, he's been playing in the 30s minutes. That's another guy we can use, if you know. So, and Aminu 4.1K, even though I think Burks played. Anyway, Aminu 4.1K, even with all those guys that Portland got, actually, what is his name? That used to play Burks in Utah, Whiting Hood. But he's still the guy there. His price went way down, 4.1K. That's a guy that's not really gonna kill you in cash, but fantasy, he could be a decent player. And he scored 27.7 fantasy points in the last 2 games. So that's not really a bad one at all. So that's the list I have for you guys. I wish you guys the best. We still got a couple of days, so most likely there will be news out because some players might be coming back, and we'll be able to have a better idea by Thursday morning to afternoon. So far, that's what I have going on so far. If anything I need to change or to let you guys know, I will always come back and of course comment on the video. Alright, so thank you. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't, even share the video if that's possible. There's a lot of days, so the first day back after the All-Star, I like the fact that DraftKings has one for $5. So I'm gonna end up getting like 10 teams in there, and FD has one for $9.99. I want some for the All-Star. I want some butchers for that one, so that's really good. I'm gonna get at least I want 5 butchers in there, so I might just use the butchers rather than put any more money in there. But it's a 200K first place, and I have 1 team in there so far that I like, so we'll see. Anyway guys, that's basically it. I know it's the first day, guys. Don't go ahead and like, hey, let me put some more money in there and stuff like that. have a plan. Don't spend all your money at once, and don't spend money that you guys cannot afford to lose. I'm out.